Hey, we are live, and yeah, hello guys, this is Piyush Assudani and welcome to the stream. And today, welcome back to the 2 hour render challenges. We are resuming it finally, because finally I have like sorted out some schedule and like how can I manage all this stuff with like creating and like managing my stuff. So one schedule or possible one schedule could be like I can wake up early in the morning and like do all the stuff, and then I have this like 2 hour gap period from 6 to 8, and then I like stream, do the 2 hour render challenges, and then maybe resume my work for the rest of the day, because that is the usual time for working in some companies. Or maybe like uh, I would not hide what I'm working on, but that's not the right time for me to declare it openly, because I'm not sure that will that last or not. It's a freelance gig, so but yeah, so basically today what we are doing is we are doing a pure low poly style referenced scene. As you can see, the low poly land, this is basically the type of stuff or the style which we, oh sorry, let me show you. So this is basically the style of render which we are going to make. This is the style of render. Like this has that little effects in it. I don't know if we will be able to touch that or not, but what we will doing is we will be like max what we will be like, or minimum what we will be able to achieve is a basic colored one. Now a lot of noise is coming, the early morning noises of dogs barking. You can listen to it. I don't know why do people like dogs? I have no affection to them. I don't even have affection to that many of people. I am not a nerd. Okay, man, awesome. So this is the style of the stuff which we are going for. Maybe the expectation for this challenge is that we will not be able to like go for the full-fledged texturing of it, because you might not like see the little details, but there are a ton of little details which are making this scene stand out, and this look much more stylized and much more look good. Let's see if we can do that, but main aim of this whole challenge is to like render it out in a way that I just forgot that light is off, so now it's on. And yeah, so basically this is the style, but let me show you what is the render which we're going to do today. Let me just go in just a second. Low poly, we're going to do some retro stuff also in low poly, because low poly and retro is like one of the biggest combinations. So I found this on Pinterest, and I don't know like which guy is like doing all this stuff, but yeah, this is what, as Max says, like I can give you as a reference to that guy. I don't know him, like I searched on internet, I go on to his Twitter, I go on to his Instagram. I don't know if he's a legit guy or not, like he's like just reposting the stuff from great artists, but I couldn't find reference to this art, but I really liked it. So yeah, there you go. Like here it is, the render which like the reference image which we are gonna make today. And yeah, it's just a screenshot which I got from my mobile phone. On Pinterest you can find this guy, search him, some anime, and I'm going to just like switch this over to my second monitor now, place this right here. I will watch you guys also, since I cannot like talk to you while I'm like I have to only talk. I cannot listen to you guys, right? So there is no point of me like wearing the headphones, and no, Blender doesn't Blender doesn't like have any sounds in it. If I was to doing any video editing stuff, or maybe I was like playing the game, that was something like that, I would have like wore the headphones on my ears, but I don't think there is any use case right now. Usually people do this kind of streams, but let's see how it goes. And yeah, we are live. Let's begin with the challenge. I'm opening up the timer, but before that, want like you guys also to see this project. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this image here itself so that you guys can see it while I make it, and there is no like confusion between like what I'm talking about and like you are not able to see it and something like that. So there should not be anything like that. So that's why I will just attach it. Just go open it up. Okay, yeah, here it is. This is basically the scene. Let me just, no worries, next time what I will do is I will just leave off this reference so that like you guys can remove this. Yeah, this is good. I think we can attach it right here. Yeah, right here it is not any important stuff. So basically this is the render which we will be doing today. You can see it right now, but I don't think like it will be visible in the screen size because the resolution is very down. In order to optimize the scene, I don't have any big PC right now, so hard luck. Yeah, I have to buy one, but though if you are watching this stream, you can donate. Don't donate, but like criticize, do criticize that I can like how I can improve the stuff around here. Okay, awesome. We're in Blender, everything is set. 617. Let's begin. Okay, so the first thing which I'm observing here is this like the landscapes. As you can see, these landscapes which are going around, and like these landscapes, mountains or like whatever you can say it as. But yeah, and then there are these mountains, there are these trees, and then there are a ton of details like this whole jharna or what's called waterfall called in English. And yeah, then there is this castle. So basically for now, for the beginning part, what I will do is I will just block out this castle. We'll place all this stuff, and then we can like move forward with like actual making of the scene. Oh, I'm not sure like how we can do this, how we can do the waterfall, but mostly it's gonna be a simple little trick. Maybe we are gonna use a sprite of in Photoshop or something like that, an image, and then like unwrap it and place it like that. Mostly that's what the most optimum way of doing it is. But let's see if we can do anything. Main thing which I am like really confused about this is that as you can look at like this effects, you can see all this rock effects which are like the highlights of that on that object. How we can do that? So basically there are two options for us. First option is to like texture paint it inside the scene, or maybe use a NPR technique, like a toon shader or something like that, in order to procedurally generate these things. And I guess the second method is like much more better, much more efficient in doing that. But I don't know if we will be able to do it in like rest 2 hours. If we find time, then we will do it definitely. Sorry. So if we find time, then definitely we will do that, but not like a sure anything. And if nothing works out, then we will texture paint it. Awesome. So yeah, let's begin. What I want to do else is like I want to create a color palette also, and I'm going to show you how to make your own color palette too inside Blender. Or maybe like we will not use inside Blender, we will use Figma for that. Our reason for that is, you know, that if one image file has been used and like you have a color palette and then it optimizes the scene. That's the usual texturing process for every game, which includes this low poly stuff. So that's really good. Just ignore these background noises just for a while, because I will just these are gonna get rid of as soon as we proceed. Awesome. So let's begin with by blocking out the scene. Let's figure out the camera position. Before that, it's a vertical scene, so we also need vertical. So let's just swap this. I'm gonna do, oh okay, what I was thinking, like we should go for a 1920 by 1080 like vertical aspect ratio, because I want like really want a text or background, and maybe this could fulfill that. What we can do, since it's now it's 1080p, maybe we can rearrange those stuff. So let's go for the image reference. Like, it will be much more easier to block it out. And first thing is to like make all the assets, and then you can like misplace those, or misplace, sorry, you can replace those and like make all the stuff however you want. So I think like it's the horizon line which is coming up is like something like this, I guess. The horizon line which I am able to plot out. Maybe something like that is the actual scene. I'm gonna make the camera here. Maybe like, oh, what I'm assuming is that the cube is like the castle. So that's how I'm plotting this up. And now let's replace this. Let this be the castle itself. So what I will do, I will just rename it castle. Yep, castle done. And I guess I am fine. The whole thing is looking good to me. Let's just switch off. I guess the grid is, we don't need grid. We'll just switch off the floor. Let's look at like that. And also one thing else, since it's a 2D scene, so we don't have any worries about how it is gonna come out in the like whole space or like the level design, something like that. So it's not of concern. What I was doing, I was like going to increase the pass through. Awesome, it looks good to me. Now let's just increase it a bit more. Now let's go, let's just increase the height of it. Maybe this is the total height. Yep, this is the total height of it, castle. So but for low poly block now, this I will just for, because it all like it confuses me a lot when it is not like good, the finally made, and it like looks like all bunch of cubes. Now I know it's really efficient to do that, but since we have Blender, since we have this whole thing, so why not do that? Okay, so this is fine. We need this one to be shorter and then this one to be okay. Let's just go. Awesome. Okay, so let's just select this, or maybe today I was seeing like a lot of animated videos on YouTube, and a lot of Kerala guys are like making a lot of cool animations on YouTube. But I don't know, they are great at physics. You may know what I'm saying about, but yeah, those guys are great at physics. So just really like those like funny cute animations, but I think I've grown past them right now at this stage of life. I think I've grown past them. I don't want to see them anymore. So yeah, basically what I can do is I can like have a bridge, yeah, like that. Interesting. We have this block out ready, I guess this something, and now it's time for the landscape generation. Basically it's a curved like the mountains and like a structure, and that looks legit. Earlier I was like also was thinking that let's add it on a floating mountain stage, but no, that would not make any sense, and actually that would take out that immersiveness also out of it, because that would automatically look a lot less realistic. Let's go to edit mode, let's scale it up like that. Since it's a low poly scene, so we are not worried about like body count or like the realism part of it. But yeah, we can maybe if time permits us, then we can add the realism to it. So yeah, this is it. This is the whole mountain. I'm blocking out the mountain. I'm not like and we're replacing all this stuff. But yeah, now it's time for to add some of these landscapes, like these floating islands, small floating islands. Awesome. So I guess a icosphere will do the trick. Let's zoom it in. How we can like manually place it? Because I want like something to manually or procedurally generate it, but I don't think like there is any way right now to do it. For now, what we will be doing is okay, let's just take this and maybe blam blam blam, and I will just place these guys like this. Maybe go into edit mode. You can use a sphere, but it automatically gives us a free depth, so why not use that? This is a small floating island. For now, I'm going to just copy and paste so that I can like have a broad view idea of how the scene will gonna look like. So okay, yeah, there we go. And one thing else, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to this scene only, and here I'm gonna place it manually. Like what I can do is I can just get rid of these viewport overlays, maybe switch to rendered mode either, or like texture mode will be much more good. We can use guess this one resembles the most, this HDR resembles the most with it, so that would be good. Awesome. Let's just place these now. Okay, so one is near to the like entrance or something like that. We can add some logic to it. So yeah, the small steps to the it's gonna take a while, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty fast. Maybe this is a story element, like something like that. And yeah, what I can do is like I can like adjust the height of it those too, because that would like make much more and like much more sense to do that. Awesome. Along with this, we have another big island here. Yeah, around here. Let's add it. Scale it up like this, and maybe I will decrease the height of it because it should like decrease the height as it goes forward. What I will do is I will like have an end, something like where it is ending. Yeah. It looks like these are in the same plane, but these are not. So I will just move it a bit down like this, move it forward then. Because this is all about the perspective, right? This is all about the perspective. And else what I will do is I will just take this and I'm gonna place it right here. Here we have another mountain like that. No, it's not. Really, its height is a bit less, or like it's at the level of this only. So yep, I will place it much more forward. I will move it much more forward, kind of like that. That's good. And then another mountain, it's like this. We go on the top. Maybe I will just make it up, extrude it, or like take it out like that from here. Yeah. Lowpoly stuff is like really cool. It's awesome to make. It's easy to make, and it's like it looks also cool. But in order to like touch that realism, that's what defines like who is pro and who is not pro. Something came to my mind that if you're a beginner artist, you can also create it. But why your art sucks, whereas a expert's art? Maybe the possible reason could be that uh, pro artist is gonna add some more realistic elements to it, which a noob artist would not. It's not like he don't know how to edit them, but he will not add them. What I'm saying about tiny island right there, maybe increasing the height. Oh, it goes exponentially, so do it manually. Yeah, awesome. One more, maybe right here. Base of it, maybe kill it on the z-axis also, because these are gonna ultimately be replaced by the bit more of procedurally generated land, so there is no like worry about it, how it is gonna turn out. It's gonna come out really well. That's what I can assure. This is what I want to show, that this all things are like okay, didn't copy it, so this maybe the largest one. Like let's add the contrast here. Maybe I can like place it right bit of here. Because it should like convey the story that you have to walk all this whole land, and then you will be like able to go and be with the guys at the castle. Awesome. So I guess blocking out is done. Now it's time in 15 minutes. Fair enough. Not fair enough, but yeah, we have a quick idea about it. But that's not only what we have to block out. We have to also block out the location of rocks. So I will take another icosphere. Yep, I will take another icosphere, and maybe like this time I will make it like a rock mountain, something like that. Let's go into in mode. Oh, just like shrink it all in. It looks like a giant starship. We can say it like that. But in order to add some more like randomization, what I will do, I will just select random. Select where to select it, but no worries, we can select it from here. Select where is it? Select random, and please select. I'm gonna shrink it all in. Now it looks like much more like a mountain. That's how you make quickly low poly mountain. A simple trick. You have to work on the simple tricks only. You want to become fast worker, or maybe an industry standard worker. Because industry is really fast. You have to do this stuff really quick. And if you waste time, maybe you will not be as that much preferred than the ones who don't. So work out your priority. But for that, like, I'm not getting any contrast. So what I will do is I will just yeah, and then I will go a bit more deeper like that. Maybe I want to go for bottle green. This the stuff. Let's tone it a bit down. Like it. Okay, for now it's good. Maybe yeah, what else? Actually, that is also not working out for me. What I want to do is then gonna go into solid mode, and then maybe have a random. Okay, no worries. Yeah. Random is like much more good in cases of this, because now here you are much more concerned about how it all feels, how it all looks. So yeah, this one it looks kind of good now. Now the next up is the next up. Okay, add this, but for that I have to go with this. Yep, that's cool. Maybe I'll scale up. Scale up. Axis and Z axis both. Want this contrast going around. Hmm. Awesome. Now the blocking out is done. Now we can start working on the little details. That is the tiny rocks, maybe the tiny rocks, and we will be adding like small tiny rocks on that island also. Because in realism, like in realistically, there should be like these small islands and small rocks placed over it. Might be a good task to do. And yeah, background. Okay, so the background, for background, what to do, what to do. No worries, we have the answer for that. That is, we're gonna make mountain, low poly mountain, which are really cool. If you watched any that setup is fine. And yeah, also I'm on a challenge that I'm gonna not listen to music anymore. Music is good for creativity and all this stuff, but I think we should resist music for now. I don't know why this thought is coming to my mind, but just a random thought I wanted to share with you guys, that yeah, maybe I will stop listening to music if I am like that concerned about it. Yeah, I am concerned about it. Because like that is like releasing a lot of dopamine in me while I'm working, and that's like beyond acceptable level. And yeah, soon I will be working on some porn addictions too. No, I am not addicted, but I have an idea that in a way, like how can people stop like going through this route. I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of talented guys who are into this trap and are not able to like come out of it. Really talented guys, really talented, but still they are stuck in like this whole realm of porn addiction fantasy. So my answer to that is like, let's create any another fantasy in which people will be there, and they will be like rewarded for getting let's say doing some self-development work, or like doing all this stuff. So basically what it's what like it's all about. Awesome. Let me just check out the stream, out the audio, is it fine or not? It's not fine, then it's not good. Right? Yeah, so now let's check out like what is the audio in it, and I guess it should be fine now. That there is a latency there, so that's why not able to hear what I'm saying in real time. So, yep, maybe now I will be able to listen it. It's pretty similar to what it was earlier, and I guess like I want like it to be stuck right here. Maybe if we can fix a way out of it. I don't know. Maybe I want it like to hold it right here. There should be a way. I can like tie it up right there. Maybe we can do that. Maybe I can like attach it right here like that. Let me just figure it. Give a lot of time. If you are not able to like, because I'm like getting scared of like how it is gonna turn out. Like yeah, it's gonna come out really cool. And yeah, you guys maybe you guys will love it. That's what I can say. That's the max what I can say about it. Bear with me on this audio issue, but yeah, I don't have any idea like how to move forward with this, but uh, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out together. Now the main attraction of this whole scene is the castle, and once we like finish off the castle, because castle is going to take a time, and once we fix the castle, then it's all just random rocks being placed around, and like there is this vegetation also going around. Okay, so now let's work on the castle. Let's work on the castle. For that, I will just isolate it first of all. Don't want it. And as I told you that we are going to use this mesh only, because this looks much more, this resembles to what we want in the final image, right? Right. And yeah, before I do that, what I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go into Figma, and I'm gonna make this a new design file where I will like add this image. I guess it's still pasted. No, it's not pasted till now. I copied that, but no worries. Now we have it inside here. I want to generate a color palette. So how I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna just take a frame. Let's take a frame, and I don't want 100 by 100. 100 by 100 is good image. Because since it's only a color palette, it's not any texture atlas, so it's not a texture atlas, so no worries with that. Yep, let's go. Let's fix up some colors now, baby. 100 by 100 is good image. Because since it's only a color palette, not a texture atlas, so it's not a texture atlas. I don't know how can we like make it equidistant. There is this thing. Yeah, tidy up. So let's just fix up. Oh no, it's not what we want. Okay, we cannot like waste a lot of time, but it's pretty good looking right now to me. We cannot like but it's pretty good looking right now. Awesome. It's a good checkerboard now. Now we have to just go and fill some colors. One color which I like is like this thematic blue, and the second color which I'm gonna pick up is this red. Maybe we will also pick up this orange. Let's just try to match it like that. Or sometimes like eyedropper tool doesn't work because these are like really awesome. It's a good checkerboard now. Still, we will be getting a pretty desired result. Because of the pixelation, like the colors get pixelated. Awesome. Now it's time for the. That's all for the. Maybe I will just decrease it a bit, like a bit more darker, like something like that. And now it's time for us to get some vegetations. So yeah, no, okay, let's. What are the pixelation like the color? These two are the same color. Yep, those are. It's time for the vegetation. That's all the. Let's add some vegetations there, baby. Yo, we have this color. And but yeah, these this color is only just for fun, I guess. So we don't need it. I'm gonna get rid of it by adding this green vegetation color. And yeah, I want a lighter tone with this also. Maybe it may come handy at some places, maybe. But no, one is white, so middle and white. It makes much more sense. And what else color can we see? Yeah, this blue, this liquid blue. Yeah, this liquid blue. And then maybe we can like add in for some references like this color and what I'm gonna use for it for. Maybe mountains, we will be figuring out something. And the main color, that is this one, this light green tint. It's not picking up correctly. It should pick up correctly. Maybe. Okay, no worries. Let's just use it. Maybe it's my eye which is not able to like recognize it. I like contrasty stuff. I like saturated stuff. So yeah. Let's just now export it. Exporting it. Yep. So it's color palette, Lowpoly land, and yep, saved. A lot of like I'm gonna do a multiple of this Lowpoly stuff. And the reason for that is not because I'm lazy. It's because it's easy to make, and on Behance I actually got my first actual appreciation through that only. So I guess like if I see it in a way of like going through I don't know, maybe this route of poly. Oh fuck, what? It's blank. There is a trouble, man. Is there any trouble, man? I have to just switch off the audio here. And yeah, let's why like Figma didn't did it? Why Figma fucked up? I know the answer. Because the rectangular was out of this, like yeah, the rectangles are out of the selection. And now they are inside the frame, but they are not coming up. Maybe why? Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, guys. and I would thank you for that. If you excuse me, then you good boy. Who's gonna care? Who cares? As I told you, my scroll wheel is not working, so that's why it is awesome. Now it's placed, I guess. Let's just open it up and yep, we'll just open it up. And here, should I have the updated image inside my view inside Blender? It's a lot of time, yeah. So we're gonna chill, we're gonna make some assets, and yeah. Close Figma, open up your ref. Maybe we will just complete it beforehand. It's the normal route which we follow in our previous. If you have been following me from previous 2-hour ender challenges, it's a bit of a hassle there. No worries. Now it's time for us to maybe make the castle. So how it is gonna be made? There is this structure which I am seeing. It's very cute structure, I guess. So we will be making that. And for extra added realism, I don't see like making it plain will be like easy. Let's figure out how we can do that. Okay, so let's add in a cube. We place it right here, and I will scale it up like that. Height is a bit less than my previous, so I'm gonna decrease the height around there. That's fine. And since it's repeating itself like up, I guess it will be wise to like make it now will be here itself. Awesome. In the center there is this door. It is like one of my finest 2-hour ender challenges because you are able to see the image. You are able to see the final rendered image also here. Oh fuck, too close to it. That looks too close. But no worries, we will switch to material preview rather. That's what we do here. Let's add in a below bar here. It's like up to the center, so I'm gonna just let it be there. Maybe I will decrease the height a bit so that it adds the effect that it's a giant castle. Maybe you can say it like that. Adding one column there, adding one column there. We will add 3 columns here. Yes, this is fine. Yep, this is fine. Now build them out. Actually don't want to bevel the top and the bottom portion, but since it's not like coming up, so there is no in that. Okay. Oh, I want to select this. Okay, wait. I'm just going to edge selection mode and then let's select it like that. I remember earlier I was like not even using not even like let's just build these first, and I guess this is fine. Let's just record the value. Let's just be 0.04. Okay, 0.04. Okay, now it's time for this. The reason I did it because it was selecting the mid edges also, and that's not what I want. 0.04. Now the columns are ready. Now it's just that we have to select all these faces, I guess. Uh, this is the center portion. So we need to remember that. I have to remember it. Remember me. Actually, I assume that this is the front face and that is the side face, but this is the side face and this is the front face. Sorry, this is the front face and this is the side face, so that's why this whole problem is going on. But don't worry, I guess we can figure it out. It's time to add a column right here also, but that's not been added. What we can do is we can add in a. Who's gonna notice? Nobody's gonna notice this. These are the little cheats. Should do, because this is gonna automatically enhance your artistic abilities, that ability to see patterns and things. Oh, it's already there. One more edge right here. I guess then we are done. Yeah, we are done now. Just take this, I will bevel it out like that. A lot of light is coming out. What happened to this dog? Stupid dog. This is the stuff which I hate doing, but it happens a lot though. Well, alright, let it be like that only. Be like that only. Before selecting only, I will just not select these. Yep, like that. Awesome. Awesome. Actually, it's not like that simple. It would be much more better to insert these, intrude these, rather than extrude that portion. If these are only single ones, so maybe what I will do is I will add a bevel over here also, because there is this column over there which is for the, and before I like apply it, I'm just gonna go and really just show that everything is fine. Yo, basically this is not how you model low poly stuff, so don't take it as a reference, because in low poly stuff what we do is usually, because I remember I was seeing this guy's stream, I don't know, maybe it was like around 2 to 3 years ago, and he told it like, you are doing low poly, so instead of let's just do one thing. Want to scale it along their normals, so let's select normal, let's select individual origins. Oh, awesome. So I'm gonna go also add the material here, and yeah, only one material available. Let's see. Color palette. Let's rename it like that. Go into UV editing, like these, shrink it down, maybe scale it up, and it's white, so it's gonna be white. And the rest is going to be red, like that. Now you know how to do some easy quick tricks in Blender. Oh, okay, now we added a cube again. Where it is. This big, but we don't want that to be that big. Earlier I used to like consume a lot of funny content, but now I don't, and I don't want to go into that route again. Because one thing I realized that funny content like makes you laugh, but it doesn't add any value to you when you are like doing it. So it doesn't add any value. It's just that you are there, like, and why it's not working. I don't know like why it doesn't work, but it's like something which happens to me a lot. Like it doesn't snaps to the vertice, the closest vertice which I want it to. It doesn't do that. Why Blender? Why? I have to figure out a way out of it. For now it's fine, but in the long run it's not good, right? Right. See now if I first select individual faces, it goes really well with that. But when I'm to select this stuff, you see it snaps to the center. I don't know why. I will ask someone on the OpenVFX community, and I'll just do that. Because it's really annoying at times when it doesn't do what you want to. Okay, I will select this. What is he? Where is it? This face, this side of face. I will move it along the y-axis through the bottom, throughout it, and like that. We just also move it a bit down. I wanted to move it down, but no worries. What we can do rather is I can like move it slightly down like this. Yeah. I will select all this, and I will just place it in this column. And yo, we are done with that. Looks fine to me, not good, but fine to me. We have to add trees, so don't forget we are short on time now. Now it's time to quickly replicate what we have created to the top portion. Maybe like it is a separately different model at its core, but how can we like reuse this one? So basically what is happening here, there is this window on the scene, on the like, let's copy it first. then let's discuss much more valuable to discuss like then. Like that. Let's just hide it up quickly. So this is the scene. Okay. Now this doesn't look at all like the scene itself, right? The reason for that, maybe the reason for that is it's the structure, like it's completely different. The door design is completely different and all the stuff is completely different. Yes, we have to add some wood materials to it also, so we will be doing that. Let me just save it up quickly, or like there is no fear that I will lose it, no, but you never know, because I have to use decimate modifier also, so that might cause some trouble. But for now, let's just do one thing, because we have to, like, since we are short on time, let's just quickly do one thing. We just place it up like this. Okay, I'll just do this. I'll just take this one rather. The matching height stuff is not that really cool. Awesome. But see, when you're moving out with the scene, oh my god, okay, no, this is not what I wanted. But no worries, we have the answer to for that. Only just need to select all these. Maybe rotate on the z-axis 90 degrees. Not 90, negative 90. Yeah, negative 90. Now let's look at how the scene looks. It looks pretty good. But before I do that, I have to add this whole things of yeah, how to make the terrace also. Like that. And then there is this super samurai floor. It should look like ascending order. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, if you see carefully, these two heights are similar. I'll just duplicate it. In object mode it works, right? In object mode it doesn't have any problem, but in the edit mode, where it is much more visual and much more faster to even like snap, it has problems. What the fuck, Blender? I have to like, search out some way out of it. Because for now I don't know any way out. Awesome. So let's do one thing. Maybe what I will do is, yo, and maybe I'll just duplicate it. Selection. It. Scaling it out like that. Awesome. That's how you do it. That's a cheap way. That's not the cheap way. It's the effective way of doing things. Blender. When you're not worried about the results. Now it's like a good amount of time we have to just select these columns. Now I haven't selected these corners, and corners are really important for it. It was like, oh, fuck, what did just happen? Shouldn't have happened, but it happened. Awesome. So I think I have to like a bit more place a bit. Like I have to add it in a wooden form of way. We have to tweak the colors a bit. No worries, we can do that. We can do that. No harm in doing that. Game, like, okay, so it will be like much more efficient to for us so to not use this plane. Actually, we need another plane. So I'm gonna go add in a plane quickly and maybe stack it right here. Scale it up like that. And this has already been extruded, so no problem. And maybe I will insert it just in case. Now it's time to play the extrude game. Okay, so extrude number one, thing up, scale it up like that. Extrude number two, scale it up. It's classy. Number three, scale it up. Maybe not scale it up, but like that. Okay. Oh, it doesn't look good in the render. Looks good here. It doesn't look good into render, and that's what we want. We want to look it good in the render. Now, what's the problem with it? Let's figure it out. Ooh, got a problem. Awesome. It's like actually, what is the problem? What is the problem which we have to solve? I'll tell you there, my friend, and let's just draw it first. But it's like this kind of design. Awesome. Now when you draw it, it like solves a lot of problem. Like solves a lot of problem. For me, it like works charm. I'll go one by one, placing these one by one by one. Ah, nice. Not many places have to it. That's cool. Wow, that is very cool. Just tell in the comments that do you guys watch Danny developer? Because that guy is really cool. आज ही ये सब आना था, आज ही ये सब था। वाह, जिस दिन सुबह स्ट्रीम का सोचो उस दिन तुम्हें ना मुन्ना ना तुमको थोड़ी ना करने मिलेगा। तो गाइस आप समझ सकते हो मैं किस लोकेलिटी में रह रहा हूँ। अब मेरी मदर जग गई और अब वो तमाशा देखने जा रही है। Like, don't these guys have like nothing to work, nothing, like they have nothing to work on. But like really, like remember my father saying to me that if you don't study, if you don't work hard, you're gonna end up like them, fighting for some miserable, like not even like miserable, like hate, like for just no reason, for just fun, maybe. Mm. All right. One thing. Let's add these two. Like selecting all those lists, like simply fucking shit. So I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna do these, and these. It almost resembles like Raya. Have you seen Raya? Let's see Raya. Raya is really cool. I don't know why I did that, but clipping. Let's enable clipping also. Awesome. We have there. Ready, I guess. We can bear with that. I guess so. I guess so. we are short on time. That looks good to me. Let's get rid of these vertices. Okay. Awesome. So the Japanese castle is done now. I know it's horrible, but it, uh, it works. It works. It works for me, at least. Maybe I will make a tutorial about how to make this in Blender. Like normal podcasters do. It's like really efficient for the user to like come and place. Moreover, it will be much more easier to have a just a name, but YouTube didn't suggest that. And the more tutorials you add in, the algorithm is much more happier with you. So that's what it is. That's the game of YouTube. Time to get back to the mountain stuff and the rock stuff and everything here other than this important stuff. Okay, yeah, so one thing else, color palette. What we can do is we can like make this brown a bit less brown. Mm, mm. Mm, yeah, I'm spending a lot more time on it, and I shouldn't, but I have to come back and retouch it later. So we gonna do that in three, two, and one. Let's go. Yes. Let's just subdividing it by शायद तुम लोगों को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है मेरे घर की वार्तालाप. It is started. Awesome. We have 35 minutes. Oh, 42 minutes. Maybe I'm gonna late. Oh, I have to go to my house, my brother's house for some work. Let's see if he has work. And does he know? Okay. ये पप्पा ने it looks much more resemblance to the realistic scene. I will just switch off the audio because there is a lot of noises around me right now. I just forgot my audio was off. No worries. 35 minutes. I think we will be able to finish it. Finish it up till we get a good render. I don't know we will be having a perfect render or not, but we will be having a full render in now. Shading. Mm, 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 mm. The stream audio is less than stream health is good, but nobody's watching. Hmm. Playback. What are these playbacks then? 1, 2, 3. Concurrent viewers, no. Nope. From 6:22 to now, no concurrent viewers. That's a issue because I've been putting a not that big, but yeah, amount of effort into it. So no worries. We will promote it. We will first of all learn the algorithm. The algorithm game is really, really cool. But yeah. Okay, so it's clipping issue. No worries, we can fix it. You have to go to camera, you have to go to options now. You have to go to this clip and you have to increase it to 1000 meters, and then you will see no those guys are not clipping out. want some waterfalls or like something like that coming up. And I also want like some slight emission of fog coming up. That would be adding some much more coolness to the scene. How we can do that, I don't know. But yeah, that's one note which I will be taking up by myself. So look at it. Awesome. So before I do that, I'm gonna go into it's definitely it's this one, maybe this one. But let's see what the reference. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. And hmm, UV editing. Right. I'm gonna select the top faces now. Just at random. Let's go to face selection mode and we'll select these also. No, but this is not gonna look that cool. You know why? This is a free fog which I got right now, and it's not performing that well, but after this gonna cause we will have done this now. Oh, it's done it already. So I have the scaling. Oh yeah, I got it. Green space with actions and then go into an enable read actions. Nope, it still doesn't work. Main conclusion I'm going to read details. Awesome. What happened, but something strange happened right now. Ah, okay. Oh, kidding, please. Transparent and then translucent. This is color. It here. Then before we'll have a mix shader like that. Put it right there. Put it to it. So yeah, now we have it, dudes, dudes. And I'm gonna add in a or color ramp or maybe mix RGB. Yeah, mix RGB here. So that's gonna allow me to like have a simple color so, on the top of it. So yeah, that's a lot of issue there. I will add it in background also here. I was trying to add some of it right here. And this looks cool, but wait a minute. Hmm. Sorry, I am not able to talk like because there is this extreme noise in my house. Ah, ah. Mm, out to yoga now. So it's a bit of mess now right now. But no, okay, anyways. Okay. Since no, it's not a separate file. I will create it and awesome. So let's go to color palette. Let's increase the roughness of it. 12 minutes. I guess I have enough time to do this. Control L, modify stack. Maybe it's time to add some low poly grass. I don't know if we will be able to do that. Uh, but adding it will be a great achievement. But before that, I just decimate this one also. There. Let's render it out. Let's render it out. Awesome. And now it's time for. Whew. Done. 26 seconds before done. Awesome. You can add a lot of things now to it, but I think I will just leave it right there. Awesome. Render. Here I will save it up. Save as image. Done. Boom. Let's now close Blender. Let's now close Metometer. Let's close Figma. I will upload it on Instagram and I will let you guys know about it. So thank you for watching this stream, and hope you guys like it. And yeah, I will meet you soon. Another low poly, maybe a low poly session. So thank you guys. Bye.